Hey, Slanche, I do buckaroos. How the heck are you? So I decided to try my hand at a Sazerac cocktail. I want to get that garnish out of the way because it says, although it's seems natural to drop the garnish into the drink, they tell you specifically not to. So what I did with that lemon peel, though, is I did take the torch to it and express it as they say to. I just did I did a video. I haven't edited or put it together yet. When I say edit, I never take anything out. I mean, just put it together. But anyways, but I haven't drank the cocktail. I took a sip for the video, but I wanted to save the rest of the cocktail to have live with you, and I'll kind of go over what I did with it. Oh, sorry about that. Hit the wrong button. So I took a sip for the video, but I wanted to save. So anyway, sorry about that. So here we have it. Here's what I did with this. So I have some absinthe here. This is from the Neely Family Distillery. Neely's Wormwood Absinthe Verte at 120 Superior Moonshine. Let me show you that label. And then the other component is the Neely Sweet Thumped Rye, Kentucky Straight Rye Whiskey at 110.6. Let me show you that. So I took some of that wormwood, or took some of that wormwood, took some of that absinthe, and put it in an atomizer here. And you're supposed to do an absinthe wash, or I just get it with a spritz here. And then I took one of these sugar cubes and melted it down. You can just muddle if you like. I just don't like the grit, so I dissolved it completely. And that's what's in this drink. Other than the final component is the Peychaud's aromatic cocktail bitters. And they say it is essential to use this brand for this cocktail. So that is what I did. I did 3 dashes. So I tried to make it fairly authentic, but I want to make it clear this is the first time I've actually made this cocktail. It is more or less an old fashioned style cocktail. But I will tell you that absinthe really does take it in a different direction. The aromatics are just insane with the absinthe, the fennel and the anise in the absinthe as well as the wormwood. Wow, it's absolutely delicious. I was gonna pour some rye just on its own, kind of compare here, and now that I say that, I think I will. So last September on our way home from vacation last year, I bought a small bottle of this, a 375. It was about $40. It was at the tail end of our vacation, so money was getting tight, and this was an unscheduled stop. And it seemed expensive, $40 for a 375. But I bought it anyway because I was curious, and I really wished I'd have bought a big bottle or two small bottles because the stuff is amazing. But anyway, I was glad I was able to get another bottle, even though I wasn't able to visit them this year because this stuff is crazy good. But I do want to kind of compare the aromatics of just the rye, so I can try to pick out the rye from this cocktail. Oh yeah, it's a very decadent rye, 65% rye. Oh wow, that is so good. I've never made one of these before, and it may become my new obsession. I tend to do that. I tend to get really obsessive once I learn something. Because I didn't have I was trying to do everything according to instructions, but it only doing having been the first time I've done this, I really didn't have the proper technique. But so I want to keep doing it until it just becomes automatic. But now I find that I need the proper apparatus to have the absinthe on its own. So I try that, but I need to buy a specific glass and I need the spoon. And because when I do something, I have to do it exactly right. I need the right components. Oh man, that really is good. I was wondering, having an idea what the flavors are going to be with the wormwood, the anise, the fennel, etc. Or I kind of had an idea, but I wasn't sure how it would affect the cocktail. With just that, just that wash, just that spritz, if you will. Boy, that is just amazing. It is a drink traditionally served straight up, meaning it's well chilled. The glass should be well chilled first, which I did. I had it in the freezer. But I've noticed some, especially younger folks, like to serve it with that big old fashioned cube. That's not traditional. And I was curious about serving glass because typically a straight up cocktail I want to put in a coupe, but this is more traditional. The coupe can be used to make a slightly more elegant presentation, if you will. But I think for this cocktail, I do like this type of glass, a smaller rocks glass. I'm trying to buy the Neely glassware so I can use these products and put it in the actual rocks glass, but I wasn't able to procure them yet. So when I do, I'll make another cocktail. But boy, the stuff is just gorgeous, man. And I've used a lot of bitters before, but I have to admit that I've never bought the Peychaus before. So they do they are is slightly different aromatic than those other names that you know. I can see why they say you have to have this very specific brand to make this cocktail. My golly, that is just gorgeous, though. This is just tasty. So my after work cocktail. It is my first alcohol of the day, believe it or not. As I am attempting to cook dinner right now, I just have potatoes in the oven, but we're going to do some butter poached spot prawns with them. I have some thyme and some tarragon from the garden. Gonna get them all happy. But my bones were hurt, and I wanted to have one cocktail after work, and here we are. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got to tell you, this cocktail can become addicting. Like I said, I've never had it before, but wow, I'm all in now. Yeah, I'm all in now, baby. Wow, that is delicious. Yeah, I've been looking. I was looking online to see if I could buy this absinthe glass here locally, and I wasn't seeing it at any of the places that might have it. I was hoping Total Wine would have it here, but they do not. They have a lot of glassware, but they don't have the specialty. So I may have to order it online so I can do the have the absinthe on its own proper light. Until then, we can always keep doing this. We can just keep doing this, man. That's all right. Anyways, wow, that is really delicious. The more I drink it, the more I like it. And I'm not a big fan of the licorice flavored, the licorice, liqueurs, the names that everybody knows. So I wasn't sure if I'd like this or not. And like I said, I haven't had that absinthe on its own, and I really want to try it and do it the proper way. However, I do like what it adds to this cocktail. I can feel those beautiful herbal and botanical notes, the earthy notes that the wormwood provides. That's why I wanted to pour the rye on its own. So I see what the rye is imparting, though I can really pick out the other aromatics that I know aren't the rye. Oh man, oh man, that's delicious. Let me show you these products one more time from Neely Family Distillery. These are so good. RDR Neely Sweet Thumped Rye. Like I said, I bought the 375 last year and kicked myself for not buying more. The first time I tried it, once I got home, was Tom, you should have bought more. Uh, this stuff is just so good. Let me show you that label. Just say single barrel strength. 110.6. This stuff is one of the best ryes, if not the best rye ever. I will say it is my absolute personal favorite. Let me say that. And then the Neely's Wormwood Absinthe Verte. Like I said, I don't know a lot about this. I haven't chugged a shot. I haven't prepared the drink properly. But as far as the Sazerac cocktail is concerned, I think it's absolutely perfect. The bitters, everything. I am Tom, the Whiskey Whisperer, Whiskey Evangelist, prolific whiskey drinker, purveyor of wisdom, and excuse me. I'm going to be tempted to make another one of these tonight, but I'm going to try to use all the restraint that I have not to, because I'm tired and now I've got a buzz. Maybe tomorrow I will attempt it again. But man, this is way past delicious. I think wow. I'm going to again. I tend to get very obsessive. I have to ride it till the wheels fall off, and then keep going until I go over a cliff. Oh man. One more time with feeling. Tom, Whiskey Whisper, Whiskey Evangelist, prolific whiskey drinker, perverse, and I want to thank the folks at Neely Family Distillery because this stuff is amazing. I was so glad I was able to purchase this online now. It was because I really wanted to get back to their distillery this year. I had plans to, but then the situation came up and we weren't able to go this year. But really hoping next year I get back out there because man, that story is insane. And I didn't do a tour. Like I said, it was an unscheduled. We got there and there was a lot of people in there, and there were a couple tastings going on. So I just randomly grabbed three products and checked out. But man, I kicked myself ever since for not buying more because they were so amazing. Anyway, one more time with feeling. I've already given you the spill twice. We're going to skip to the end, say all around good guy and Sláinte.